What's up everybody, this is DeanoGTO and today we're going to be looking at the Panzer 7. I know there was just recently a video already on the Panzer 7 that I put up onto the channel. However, this is a game I had slightly later on in that play session when I was just kind of like screwing around, just trying out the vehicle pretty much. And something which honestly still amazes me is the fact that this 120 ton tank is able to go 33 kilometers an hour with ease. Like, it just doesn't struggle whatsoever when it comes to going 30 kilometers an hour. It's actually kind of incredible to me. Like, it's just no issue whatsoever. It'll just do it everywhere. I mean, it's not as if the part of weight ratio on this thing is incredible. It's like 9.8 or something, but still, that's just something that continuously just like shocks me. But yeah, if you don't know about this vehicle, it's effectively just the rear-mounted turret line German heavy tank. Some people will say that mouse is kind of rear-mounted turret as well. It is technically like, but this thing here is 100% rear-mounted turret. I mean, look at where the turret's mounted on this thing here. The mouse is sort of towards the rear, but the actual turret ring itself, I think, is like about 2/3 of the way back on the mouse, roughly, if I had to guess. So yeah, moving forward, going to be really aggressive because I am still at the point where I'm testing out this vehicle because I'm still extremely new to it. And whenever I played this thing on the test server, I played like 2 games. I actually didn't like it on the test server. That's the bizarre thing. So moving forward, there's a couple of guys shooting at me. I'm kind of keeping my turret pointed towards them because, well, this thing is very low looking. It looks very like the I should probably just say lova so people actually understand what I'm talking about, because the word low is actually a word. So it's very lova-esque in terms of like the way it actually looks. So I'm being very cautious of like the way I angle it, and I'm over angling it here and not really positioning it correctly. And I got a heat shot to the face from the WZ-111-5A. So I'm going to try and rework the position that I'm using to try and shoot these guys. And as soon as I'm able to find a good position here, I think I will be able to do a lot more. And something which is interesting about this vehicle is it has more gun depression to the sides than it does to the front. Now, that may not sound very unique to people who are experienced with the game and know like the old version of the E50 and the E50M. However, that's actually a pretty uncommon trait these days. They've removed that from a lot of tanks. And this WZ is going to show me a bit too much side armor, 601 damage into his flank. So yeah, this cannon, incredibly satisfying to use. It hits so hard, and this thing, honestly, playing this thing makes me want to get the French tier 10 really badly, because I think it's a 560 alpha gun as well, but it's a little faster, and it has, I think, better overall gun depression, stuff like that. So it's probably a little bit more of a flexible vehicle. It just does not have the flexibility of having the side armor. Oh wow, 1058 damage. I think the bot chat probably critted him, then I just whacked him and just destroyed his ammo rack and blew him to pieces. So yeah, that was a bit of a shock. Did not expect that in the slightest. So at least now I know where the ammo rack is on the VK, or not the VK, the Panzer 7. I wanted to call it the VK7201 there, but no, it's the Panzer 7. Take a shot into the rear drive wheel of the IS-7. For some reason the mouse is firing explosive, but okay. IS-7 is still tracked. He's going to reverse tracks in just a little second. I'm going to go forward here and just finish him off, like get rid of the IS-7. Now it's just a WZ-111 and an E-100 combined with that Panzer 7 over there. Expecting him to shoot me, he doesn't even get a chance to get a shot off as far as I saw. And now just going to move forward and try and deal with these last few guys on this flank. And if you've been keeping an eye on the map, you can see that, well, yeah, that was a bit of a mistimed shot. It was a little too slow on the trigger there. But if you're looking at the map, you can see that, well, the other flank hasn't fared so well, and there's been some salty people in the chat saying that the heavy tanks are all blind. But given how I've just experienced how mobile this thing actually is, I'm pretty confident I can easily make it back to base within like the next like 40 seconds. And taking a blind shot, just generic blind shot towards the cap. You never know, you may hit something. So let's see, and yeah, you can see people like that Centurion pretty salty in this chat. Pretty salty in the chat, and being kind of, yep. There's that 140 as well. So yeah, kind of ignoring those guys at this point because I'm just like, you guys have no confidence in us. We are going to stomp these guys, because there's a T100 LT able to get the reset, and then there's what, 4 heavy tanks? No, 5 heavy tanks just moving in towards the base. These medium tanks have no chance in hell with this amount of firepower coming towards them. I did get unlucky there and get set on fire. Actually, where did that shot actually hit? That's something I'm actually meant to check. I think that may have been one of these shots here where this like little tracking is, because I think there's one there, one there, and one there. So that's roughly where the fuel tank is, I would guess. So that's good to know. Try and hide that area of the tank when I can, pretty much. So 4,200 damage at this point in time. We're going to roll up the hill, kind of distract the Centurion for a second. I'm going to whack him, finish him off from a third kill. Then there's an E50M and a Kranwagen in front of me. So we're going to focus the Kranwagen because he's easily the biggest threat remaining on the enemy team in my view. If I can focus him, I will focus him. Finish him off. Leave him as a corpse pretty much, but I was going to say he was left on 306 health, but I kind of bolstered up my wording there. So we're going to move forward. I am probably the most mobile person still alive other than T100LT. So we're going to just rush forward, try and get the final shot into the Object 140. Don't want the Object 140 to pull a Soviet Russia on us and somehow manage to win, even though he's got like 5 heavy tanks against him. But yeah, you know what 140s are like. And to finish off, that was 5,038 damage, 5 kills, and 2,190 damage blocked by my armor. So that was a pretty damn awesome game. And overall, this vehicle I think is probably one of the most underrated tier 10s in the game. I actually genuinely like this thing. I've played 6 games and I have a 100% win rate. That just gives you an idea of what this thing is like. And this game was worth an ace tanker. I think it was about 1200 base XP. And yeah, 5k damage, 2190 damage blocked by my armor, and 877 assistance damage. So yeah, didn't fire a single premium round, didn't fire a single explosive round. Just overall, really nice vehicle to drive. And I think I would nearly recommend this thing. The only issue is there's a bit of a playstyle change between the VK4502A and the VK4502B, because VKA is front mounted turret, VKB is rear mounted turret. It's a bit of a twist, or a bit of a spanner in the works when it comes to that there. Moving between the two vehicles can be kind of tricky. But once you master the VKB is a monster. This thing here carries on that trait and is also a monster. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of the VK, or I keep wanting to call this thing the VKB. You need to break the habit. Let me know what you guys think of the Panzer 7 in the comments below. And yeah, thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one.